PMKEpodcast.
There you go.
Phil, is it time for some shout-outs?
I think it might be.
Max thought I was a parrot. He's going, why are you saying shut up upstairs? Sound like a parrot, he said.
Well, let's not mince our words. You did actually tell me to shut up on numerous occasions.
Only when you deserve it. So I want to shout out John Dermott down in Melbourne. Hello, darling. I want to shout out hashtag tittyboxing, hashtag Rita Campbell.
Rita Diva.
I think we should get me, Rita, and Debbie Ryanus for a titty boxing match, and we should get Lewis McLeod to commentate in the style of David Attenborough.
It's got to be on our YouTube channel.
I think it's got to
That's
be done.
something we've got to see.
I'm a bit scared though, because Rita's quite ferocious. Anyway, shout out the lovely Aunt Seeley.
Yes, he's blowing a massive kiss for you. Not for me. I feel very left out. I want a massive kiss from Aunt Seeley.
Let's see if we can sort one out.
Yeah.
Would you like to give Phil a massive kiss?
Because I looked, well, even more gorgeous than usual on the last episode. With
You did your own
mascara.
hair and makeup.
Well, eyeliner, not mascara. I should do the lashes, really.
I think we should get a proper makeup artist round. Are there any makeup artists round there?
Yeah.
Round there?
Yeah,
down there,
listening.
out there, anywhere, who want to come round, we'll pay you in sandwich and cake.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's a genuine offer.
I think it's a great deal.
Come round and make up Phil to look like Conchita
Wurst
with an O.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be great. I've got a corset we could probably squeeze you into.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, let's Conchita Phil, makeup artist.
Have you seen my waistline? You couldn't squeeze me into a corset.
Yeah, but
believe me.
Max can Photoshop it. Don't
reveal the
I
tricks.
think Phil as Conchita. If you want to see that, you're a makeup artist, got a friend who's a makeup artist, wants to come round, be a part of a future podcast episode.
Yeah.
You'll get cake, you'll get sandwiches, you'll probably get tea. It's going to be fabulous.
Thing
and you'll
is,
get to meet us.
I can't wear a wig. Well, not the cheap nylon wig that I've got because it sticks to my
yeah,
beard
sorry.
like Velcro.
If you're going to bring round a cheap wig, don't bother. Only the best for Phil. Who's the diva? Who's the diva? So, yeah. A shout out! Someone who has no problem dressing up at all. Chrissy Darling.
I know. The hostess with the mostess.
Oh,
Can I just quickly think of a story about Chrissy Darling?
Yes.
I've known Chrissy for quite a while, and I think she is hilarious. But one night when I was DJing at Onyx, a club night in Vauxhall on a Friday night, it was a great way to start the weekend. It was so brilliant. I was the resident DJ there, and then they got rid of me. Although I was actually there for the first night and was there for a good couple of years. Yeah, but not anymore. Anyway, I'm not bitter.
I don't like them anymore.
But one night, Chrissy was there, and Chrissy was obviously the host and walking around and introducing people and just chatting to people, and it was great. It was such a good atmosphere. But one night, I tried on because he has these headdresses.
Yeah.
Weighs a ton. Have you seen how heavy that thing is?
I know, and the shoes and everything.
And he always has a different headdress with the club night.
Yeah.
Obviously printed across the front or stitched because he does makes a lot of his clothes, doesn't he? And I tried it. Honestly, I nearly broke my neck. I don't know how he does. He's got bones of steel.
He's buff.
Yeah. Well, he's obviously very strong because I absolutely collapsed.
Hideous.
I keeled over.
Well, even more respect from than I did before.
Yeah.
Is that enough shout-outs? I just noticed Zebedee. Well, I should probably hand over to you then.
Yes.
Phil, and you can ask
Welcome, Zebedee, to the podcast. I think this is your second time on the show. I think we should get you back on more, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, last time I ate all the Jaffa cake.
You did that really loud crunching Jaffa cake noise, which it wasn't a special effect. We didn't actually edit it in there specially.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Custom Zebedee.
Yeah, you need to tell us about the. So you're obviously there shopping with your mum.
Oh dear.
Was this recently? Did this happen recently?
Yeah, it was last week, and Mum has sort of been asked to go out to the shop to just get a few basic things like bit of sandwich chicken, milk, stuff like that. But it turned into one of the worst days ever because every little thing was it was so stressful for her for no reason. It was it's like trying to find a bag of ice that was the right type. She was like, oh my god, it's so expensive, I can't buy this. And then it was she was reading the wrong prices and getting into fights with people who nudged her with their shopping trolleys.
What were you doing when this was happening? Were you embarrassed or were you supporting her?
I was trying to stop, I was trying to sort of calm her down and make sure that nothing bad was going to happen or anything.
Yeah.
you know, I just didn't know what to do. It was like, so I was like pushing the trolley, and she was like running around like she was in like a war or something. Like trying to...
Having a breakdown, neurotic.
It was mental.
Did you think that a fight was going to break out? Did a fight break out?
At
I don't
one
know.
point, almost, because some lady, she was like walking. She was walking backwards, just looking at like an aisle or something. She walked backwards and nudged Mum in the arm with her shopping trolley, and I just went. and then she was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't see you there." And she was like, and then she just blanked her, and then she said, "I said I was sorry." And she went, "Yes, all right." And then she looked really freaked out, and then I like stomped off like an angry toddler.
You had to apologise.
Yeah, I had to go up to her and say, "I'm very sorry. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's being very grumpy at the moment." She's like, "Oh yeah, it's okay. I understand."
I just want a bit of background here. I'm not like other women, obviously. I'm far too creative to drive or do the shopping or cook or anything like that. I have other qualities. Anyway, Max drives, I don't, as we know. Driving Miss Diva. Max does do the shopping. He's very controlling about the way he shops, isn't he, Zebedee?
Not really.
Yes, he is. He marches around the shop. We always lose him. When we go.
He's just
he
doing
knows
it quickly so he can
yeah.
get out, which is not the funnest thing in the world.
But then when we get to the end bit where he's packing all the stuff up, I apparently can't do it properly, so I get criticised. So I basically take a back seat, and he does it all. He seems quite happy to do it, and Zebedee has now started helping him. I quite often don't go because I can do something else. There's no point in us both going. So I am not used to going shopping.
You need a personal shopper.
Oh yeah.
It was a nightmare, Phil. I actually felt sick and dizzy. Honestly, I actually felt really ill.
I get it. I totally get it, because I think
the worst bit was when she was trying to get some like frozen chicken, and she was reading the wrong label, which was like to buy a whole chicken out of the thing, and it cost about £11. And she was like, £11 for 5 pieces of chicken? This is ridiculous. I'm putting it back. And she threw it back in the fridge, and I was like, but Mum, it only cost £2.30. Then she just sort of like broke down and just started laughing.
brings a new meaning to Diva.
But it's really stressful when you get the frozen stuff and then you realise that you've forgotten mayonnaise and it's not where any normal person would keep it, and then you're worried about things melting. Oh, it's awful, Phil.
Well, do you know what, Zebedee? I think this should be a regular feature. I think you should come back on the next episode.
Yeah, next time Mum has to go shopping.
There you go. It could be an ongoing episode.
Can I interject? Earlier today, somebody was here and they said to Zebedee and Gulliver, who's more embarrassing, Mum or Dad? And they both went, Mum.
No. I defended you a little bit.
We should leave it there.
Like, sometimes his dad, when he tries to be embarrassing, is like, forgot a mate round, and he's just like, oh, what do you want to eat or something? Like, would you like some orange juice? Like, to my friend, and I was like, oh my god.
How awful that I offer your friends a drink.
No, that was Dad. And he's trying to be embarrassing.
Well, Gulliver's really
See,
embarrassed
look.
about everybody.
Overreacts over nothing, alright? Everybody, people, alright? That's just an example of what was happening in the supermarket. You think somebody's talking about her and then she just isn't, and she had a massive fight over it. Goodbye.